Do 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 do. We should have music by now, but we don't.
Are you actually more open to doing music now because you're feverish?
Honestly, yeah. Like, I'm sweating more than I've ever sweated in my life right now, but I feel so good, and I just have a lot of energy, and I'm talking faster than I usually do, and I can't stop.
I'm usually the one who talks way too fast.
I know.
And you are unstoppable right now.
Yeah, and I had a
Call
extra
Denzel
large
Washington
coffee.
and Chris Pine because you're unstoppable.
Solid.
All this laughing is not going to help.
It's
I feel
not.
like it's
I'm
just
going to be a mess when
more
this is
blood
over.
rushing to the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to How to Not. This is a show in which we read WikiHow articles to glean wisdom and become better people by living the normal human lives that it tells you how to live.
Yeah, there's nothing more normal than a WikiHow article.
There's nothing more normal than following the precise instructions of an online crowdsourced article
to a T.
To a T.
Yeah.
To exact detail.
Yeah.
To find out, oh, this is what normal people do.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently. It's not, there's nothing ever wrong with them.
No.
My name is Rob Moden.
And I'm Caitlin Alexander.
And today we have an article. Are you, Caitlin?
Yeah.
We were talking before
Yeah.
the podcast. We're antisocial people.
Oh, I hate people. Oh, the fever is just letting me say everything I want.
I hate people. I hate people.
Oh, I
this
hate
is
people.
this is kind of a truth serum. This
The
this
fever,
you have.
yeah.
So you hate people.
I hate people.
They're okay.
Yeah, I'd just rather not interact with them.
Here's the problem. You don't want to interact with them. You have to come up with these short-term excuses.
Yeah, and one of those is how to act like you're possessed, which was submitted from Psychedelia64
As
on
part of an
Twitter.
iTunes review.
Was it on?
It was
Yeah, I'm feverish. It was an iTunes review. Help me, Lord Baby Jesus.
okay, Caitlin. Can you read the article or are you going to collapse any second?
If I start snoring, it's because I fell asleep.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I will not wake you up. It'll just be a 2-hour podcast.
Just me breathing.
Sleeping with Caitlin.
Yeah. Oh, God. I would listen to that.
You went through 3 different reactions there.
I
I was
did.
hoping for a reaction
No.
to that line. 3 different
Like
reactions.
triple take. I was
Yep.
like, I'm here. Okay. Whether you want to pretend to be possessed as part of a Halloween costume or you simply want to pull a disturbing prank on your friends and family, you can learn to act the part fairly easily by following a few behavior and personality guidelines. Pair your new behavior modifications with some convincing makeup tricks, and you'll soon be able to appear realistically possessed without difficulty.
So again, if you want to look, if you are a coward
Yeah.
and you don't want to tell people I don't want to hang out with you
Yeah.
because it seems rude,
Exactly.
because it is.
It is.
But
Yeah.
you need some sort of excuse, and you've just come to the end
Yeah.
of like, my dog is sick. My mom is sick.
I fell out of a tree yesterday.
Did you use that once? That's a very specific thing that you just brought up.
I may or may not have, and my fever is telling me I should say the truth, which is yes, I have.
Okay. Hold on. Did you actually fall out of a tree or did you actually use that excuse? But
I
did not
actually
fall?
used that excuse. Mm-hmm. And the sad thing is they believed me.
What brought you to falling out of a tree specifically?
I just thought, what's one thing that's so Caitlin that nobody would question it? Falling
That's
out
very
of a tree.
true. If you had brought that up outside of the context of this coming up with excuses, thing,
You would
it's
have been like, oh yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Okay, so method 1 is exhibiting sudden personality changes. Become withdrawn, quiet, and defensive. One of the most telltale signs of demonic possession is a sudden change in personality. A usually happy and social person might become quiet and withdrawn, followed by negativity and hostility. Be very quiet and only speak when you are spoken to. So reply in a monotone, emotionless voice and act defensively when you are asked any questions about your behavior. You can also mimic people in a sarcastic voice when they talk to you, repeating whatever they say in an eerie tone before abruptly walking away. That doesn't sound like possession, it just sounds like an asshole.
Here's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I'm worried I've been possessed for a long time.
Oh no. True.
Because all this
You were like, this is me.
to a T. Yeah, 100%.
That's hilarious.
This is me in high school. Was I possessed all of high school?
Could you have?
It means I can probably shake off a lot of the guilt about how I behaved and
Yeah.
how I had terrible social patterns in high school.
Little known fact, when you hit puberty, you're actually possessed by a demon for a few years.
When you hit puberty, every single person has a demon inside.
Everybody has demonic possession.
That show Big Mouth?
Yeah.
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 Based on the truth.
All demons.
I don't know why they had to animate it because it is how the world works.
Exactly. 2, Show a lack of interest in all your hobbies. Appear listless at all times and don't visibly enjoy anything. When asked your opinion or when friends and family try to otherwise draw you into a conversation, respond with the sullen "I don't care" and stare off into the distance. Okay, I'm also worried that I've been possessed because I don't. Who has hobbies? Two.
No one has hobbies. It's a myth.
Hobbies are a myth.
Hobbies is a made up nonsense word from like a J.R.R. Tolkien book. Like it's just nonsense.
Nobody knows what a hobby is. What is that? I know hobby horse is a thing.
Hobbies are derived from the word hobbit.
Oh my god!
I literally just pieced that together
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Because they have many things that they like to do. They like to blow smoke rings. Or
Yeah.
that might have been the wizard. Who cares? Again, who cares? I have a demon inside
You
me.
have a demon inside of you.
But they like to eat a lot.
Yeah.
That's mainly probably their main hobby now that I think about it. But
Eating.
the connection is undeniable.
Yeah.
Again, I'm a little worried.
Yeah. I mean, nothing I've read so far has dissuaded me from thinking I'm also possessed.
For instance, I went to a concert over the weekend.
Yeah.
Death from Above concert.
Yeah.
I'd probably go to a concert about once a year.
Same.
Mostly because other people really want to go. My girlfriend is a huge fan of Death from Above. I enjoyed myself, but at least an outward appearance, I probably seemed possessed by a demon.
Because you were just like, I'm here.
I'm here. I don't care. Sweating profusely.
Oh God, yeah.
Looked like a golem, just like just like this image on WikiHow.
Gollum attended Death from Above.
J.R.R. Tolkien wrote a lot about demonic possession.
He did. It's actually the entirety of the Hobbit series is about demonic possession.
You think that they win in the end
If they don't,
because they throw away the ring.
you
Untrue.
can never win against demons.
You can't. There's two unbeatable opponents in life.
Yeah.
One, time. Time always wins. Two, demons.
True. Combo, time and demons. Ooh.
Time Lord demons?
Time Lord demons.
Oh,
Doctor
no.
Who. I'm honestly sweating so much right now
Yeah.
that I can't.
Let's slow it down.
Okay.
Let's take a beat. What's next?
Develop sudden and violent verbal outbursts. Make angry, unexpected comments in the midst of casual conversation or quiet dinner. Have explosive, violent reactions to benign, random things. Make it seem like these comments and reactions are happening without your control. Look disoriented and confused after a sudden outburst. It should be over almost as quickly as it began, leaving everyone around you feeling jolted and confused. Project your voice loudly, give it a sharp edge, and speak more quickly than you normally would during these verbal outbursts. Twitch a bit, like you're experiencing muscle spasms. I'm concerned I'm possessed right now because everything that I just listed are things that I've done in the past 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. It could be
Yeah.
that a demon
Yeah.
found out that we were going to expose their secrets.
And just like came in.
He's like, all right, time
like,
to shut it
"Wow,
down, Caitlin.
We're going to do this.
You're not making it to the end of this 25-minute podcast that you do.
No, you're just going to slowly hear me just like disintegrate.
Here's some things to point out.
Yeah.
First, in this image,
Yeah.
you know that this guy is demonic because he has a T-shirt
That has a skull.
that has the logo of kind of like the Bowser symbol that appears in Mario Party.
Yep.
So you know that he's a bad dude.
That is true. Also, he appears to be yelling at me in 10th grade.
Sure, you wore a striped shirt and had
Yeah. And I had that haircut.
your hands up at all times.
Yeah, and
just
I was constantly backing away from people,
please
slightly
don't,
terrified.
please don't do this.
Yeah.
So look disoriented, confused, a sudden outburst of things. I do think that this might just be somebody who's dealing with a teenager.
Yeah. That sounds like,
A teenager
Teenagers.
or an apathetic 20-something like us.
yeah. Or people who never gave it up.
What if this is somebody who hasn't heard of the concept of puberty?
And they were like,
Why are it's a high schooler, and it's like, why are all my friends suddenly possessed by
oh
demons?
shit, demon possession. And somebody was like, have you learned about puberty? And they were like, fuck puberty, man. I know about demons.
There's a whole Buffy the Vampire Slayer thing happening at my school. Everyone's suddenly possessed by demons.
Everyone's just like, this guy's just like walking around looking at everyone and they're like, who possessed you today? Are you
No,
okay?
like it's just puberty, my man.
Oh my god. Okay, so the images in this are scaring me. This dude's face is like really uncomfortable.
It looks like a
A possessed person.
it looks like a Let's Player on YouTube. they're like opening and closing graphics.
True, though. Yeah. Okay, keep a blank, exhausted look on your face. Walk around in a sort of fugue state, almost like you're sleepwalking. Look exhausted and completely without energy, as though you haven't been sleeping or eating enough. When someone does stop you or tries to get your attention, narrow your eyes a bit and stare at them wordlessly before returning to your blank, empty facial expression. Don't overdo it. You want to look exhausted and even a little bored. If you're too dramatic, it won't be believable. Rob,
Yep.
I'm possessed. because half the time I walk into work, people ask me what's wrong, and I'm like, I'm fine. Like, I'm just
Do we just have
tired.
incredibly rude coworkers?
Maybe.
Is that what you're saying?
Or maybe I just look like I don't sleep.
So 3 groups of people potentially possessed by demons at all times. Teenagers.
Yes.
Apathetic 20-somethings.
Yes.
People who are incredibly sick with fevers.
Absolutely.
Right. So 3 groups
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah.
Now, are they just going through that already, but they are like targets for demonic possession? Or did the demonic possession create this? It's a demonic chicken and egg
It's like,
situation.
what came first, the fever or the demon?
The fever or the demon. That's
For
the new
me,
chicken or the egg.
Yeah. What came first, the fever or the demon? For me, pretty sure it was the demon. The fever was just there.
Because demons like to be hot.
They do.
They reside in hellfire.
They live in that place called California where it's hot.
What?
I'm so
That's a
feverish.
logic jump. Where did that come from?
I was like, hot
Hollywood?
heat. Where would they live? Hollywood.
The hottest place in the world.
The hottest place in the world is
California.
California. You know, sometimes you just have to call out California for what it is. A hot hell zone.
California's population, 63% demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little known fact. Yeah. If you're in California right now, you're probably possessed by a demon. And
Look to
that's
the left
okay.
of you. Look to the right of you. Both those people are possessed by demons.
And probably you are too.
And probably you are too. Sorry, we couldn't save you. We had all the clues.
Yeah, we knew everything. Okay. The next step is leave incriminating books and images lying around. Place books about the occult and drawings of strange symbols in places where people will see them. Be seen tracing a symbol on a piece of paper over and over again as though you're in a trance until your pen tears through the paper. Look perplexed by this. Rob?
Yes.
Is this like eerily specific to you?
It seems like it's based on something. It seems like, you know how you're in high school and you just like draw like stars and like
that weird S that
weird
everybody
S,
learns
that
how to
weird
draw?
S, yeah,
Yeah.
could be just a demonic symbol.
Oh my god.
Have you ever considered that?
Yeah, because everybody, every generation
Everyone
knew how to
feels
drew that S.
compelled, urged to draw that S.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
We're cracking this case.
yeah.
I think it's weird that you're right.
What's specifically weird about this article?
What is specifically weird? That if somebody seems perplexed or just like momentarily shocked
Yeah.
that they're tracing something over and over to the point where the paper wears out
Yeah.
and your pencil pokes through it, that's a sign that they're possessed. Like,
And maybe not just that they zoned out.
and maybe that they're just a bad artist.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Also, there's always been books that have been like banned
Oh.
by school groups. Just those parent councils are right. They've gone to the libraries. They've looked over books. They've
Seen the demon in the
sensed
pages.
the demonic auras. And so that is why, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets is declared a satanic book and must be burned.
Oh my god.
Specifically the second one.
Specifically Chamber of Secrets.
I mean, they perform a ritual that sends them into an underground secret.
That's true.
thing
And Ginny is possessed by Tom Riddle.
And her hair is red like the color of fire.
Holy shit.
I mean, J.K. Rowling,
She's known about the demonic
we could have saved them. She
possessions.
left the clues for us.
She
the whole
did.
time.
She left those clues, and we just ignored them and said, "This is a nice children's book." It was just a warning. It was just a warning to us all.
Mrs. Rowling, Mrs. Author, we could have saved them.
Mrs. Author, why didn't you save us?
She's too busy tweeting about various fan fiction that she's writing about her own characters.
Yeah, exactly.
What is that great tweet about? It's something like I might look it up, but
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling wakes up in the morning, spins her various wheels, and it's like sees where everything lands. Hagrid is now a member of ISIS.
Accurate, though. That is a very J.K. Rowling thing.
You wake up every morning and you wait for 2 people to tweet. One is Donald Trump.
The other is
The
J.K.
other
Rowling.
is J.K. Rowling, waiting to see how she has changed canon again with an elaborate backstory that
Yeah.
does not seem to fit into anything. you've
Yeah,
heard.
exactly. Okay, the next step is do unnerving things in public. Sit in a chair facing the wall and laugh hysterically to yourself. Be seen having furtive conversations with no one in dark corners. Rock back and forth catatonically while repeating a phrase under your breath. Hiss at people suddenly as you walk by them.
Are you possessed by a demon or a cat?
Or a cat. I was just going to say, this is all things that I'm pretty sure I've seen my cat do.
Or is your cat possessed by a demon? Are all cats possessed by demons?
Are cats demons?
Is this a giant demonic conspiracy?
Yeah.
of which there is no escape. It would explain a lot of things
I
in
mean,
2017.
Yeah. It's like we entered the darker timeline, and now cats are possessed. Everything's wrong. Your favorite Harry Potter books, they're all demons.
The favorite Harry Potter books being specifically Chamber of Secrets.
Nobody liked the other ones. Anybody who said that they liked 1 and 2 through 3 through 7 are liars.
It's weird because it's a global phenomenon that just coasted off the goodwill of Book 2, Chamber of Secrets.
Number 1, whatever. They were like, let's give her 1 more book. 2 came out. They were like, let's give her so many more books.
2 came out and everyone's like, that Tom Riddle, Lord Voldemort anagram, did not see that coming.
No, that just changed my life. Like, holy
Throwing
crap.
money at her. Billions of dollars of box office. More riddles, please.
We would like a more riddle, please.
More anagrams. Get money.
Amazing.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe has not truly peaked for me yet.
No.
Because they haven't introduced the concept of anagrams.
Oh, true.
And if they do,
they'll have checked all the boxes.
I'll buy that anagram action figure statue from Hot Toys for $300.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the second step, that was exhibiting those personality changes.
Mm-hmm.
This is using makeup to look possessed, which I think is like a physical, it's good. It's good. So apply a pale concealer to your face, neck, and lips. Choose this concealer that is at least a few shades lighter than your natural skin tone. Make sure to apply the makeup evenly to create the right pallor. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I couldn't use this guide because there literally does not exist a concealer that is lighter than my skin.
We're Canadian.
Yeah.
So this is already an issue.
Sun.
However, there are Canadian makeup chains.
That is true.
Here's an interesting... Should we just start a business? And it's just a makeup chain that is specifically designed for the pale?
I'm in.
Right.
I mean, sometimes I'll choose like the lightest shade and then I'll put it on my skin and I'm like, it's darker than me. And now I'm going to look like I put on fake tan. Somebody help me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next method is using makeup to look possessed. And there's like 10 steps to this. But in summary, make yourself look pale, crack your lips, and put dirt under your fingernails.
Okay, so we've narrowed down the field of what demons can. We've expanded it to cats. That's the fourth group. Cats are also demons.
Cats are also demons.
We're gonna crack this by the end. We're a regular ghost.
We got this. We're ghost hunters.
We're Adam Scott and Craig Robinson right now.
We're demon hunters. What's up, demons? It's me, your boy.
Oh boy. All right. Moving past that. But we've narrowed it down. So we had teenagers. We had 20-somethings. We had Caitlin today.
Yeah.
And we had cats. However, we can now narrow it down.
Exactly.
They have to be Canadian.
They have to be Canadian because they have to have that sweet, sweet pallor that we all have.
They have to have that sexy, just like ghost white,
haven't
pale
seen the sun
aura.
In like 8 months.
Oh man, they have to be like me and my brother and just hanging out in our basement for every summer from ages 12 to 27.
Yeah.
Just like never going outside. Oh, that sexy glow of somebody who is just like has clouds reflect off their skin. They're that white.
Oh my god. So basically we've just cracked it down, like narrowed it down to white people are demons.
Look, I don't want to get political on this show. I don't like this route that you're going down. I feel hurt. I'm sure many of our listeners feel hurt.
I mean...
I'm just going to shut this down right now.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Caitlin, how dare you? How dare you?
I dare because I dare to dream.
Oh boy, that
I don't know
fever.
where that came from. I'm really scared.
Your eyes
that
just
came out of my
wide.
mouth before I thought it.
Are you a poet when you have a fever?
I don't know.
You should exploit this.
Holy shit.
Okay, you should go home, settle in, just start writing. Just don't let the pen up.
Honestly,
you're looking around scared.
My brain is making my mouth speak before my brain wants it to.
Mm-hmm. Step 3.
Great. Displaying physical disturbances. Wake up screaming. Frequent nightmares are another common sign of demonic possession, so pretend to have them fairly consistently. Scream unintelligibly and thrash around so that you'll look unkempt and sweaty when someone inevitably comes to check on you. Rob, you also have a girlfriend?
Yep.
How would your girlfriend react to you doing that on a consistent basis and then looking at her and going, I'm just possessed by a demon?
Don't worry about it, baby. Come on. I guess I was saying that as like, what I would follow that up with.
Yeah.
But if that was her reaction, she's a keeper.
Yeah.
This is actually a good relationship test.
It
I would
is a
say.
really good test.
So do they if they don't love you
When you're possessed.
when you're possessed by a demon, they don't deserve you.
They
at your
don't
best.
deserve you at your best. If you don't love me at my possessed, you don't deserve me at my best.
Now, in my mind, hearing this, I was also thinking about again our case study of high schoolers.
Yeah.
So really, you're just kind of upsetting your mom and dad.
Yeah.
So who is this? Who are you trying to fool? We never established who you're trying to fool.
Yeah, true. The world? Your parents?
I guess, like, is it a con that you're pulling on everybody pretending to be possessed? Because
That's a lot to keep up.
only your family, so I guess you should throw some siblings in there,
Yeah.
will know that you've been waking up screaming.
Yeah.
Unless you just, working as part of your demonic possession that you're just sleeping at school. You
fall
break in the
asleep
middle of the
constantly.
breaking in the middle of the night. Or sleeping in classes,
Yeah.
you're right. And just screaming constantly. If you can work in that you were in some sort of fugue state and you're like, oh, where am I?
Exactly. You're good then.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the major flaw of this article. I don't think this article is flawed at all, except for the fact that it says it doesn't specify who you're trying to fool.
Because also, waking up screaming, is that the demon screaming through you?
Or is it just you screaming because you realize
Because
the demon...
you've temporarily come out of the...
Yeah.
Why would the demon be screaming, though?
Why would it want to reveal its spot? There's a flaw in this step.
The demon is living a comfy life. It's inhabiting a human body.
Yeah.
It's already caused you to fever up to a degree of its comfortability.
Yeah.
Why the screams?
I don't know. Maybe this person, when they feel at their most chill, they just like to scream.
Is the demon screaming for you, or is the demon screaming for itself?
Oh my God. This is...
Do demons like possessing?
Is it... Yeah, that's a
Maybe
good
it's horror.
question.
Maybe it's like, this is what I'm doomed to do through my entire immortal life.
Yeah, and they hate it. And they just like... They're like, oh, okay, gotta go.
So now I'm shifting from a fear of demons to a compassion.
I am too. I'm just imagining this demon being like, fuck. Okay, wife, kids, gotta go. Go possess Luca, this stupid human, for a day.
4,000 years into this job.
My God, this one's the worst one yet. Canadian again.
These
Demons
Canadians
just have an unruly hatred.
These
for
Canadians, it's like fish in a barrel possessing them. I don't even have to pale them up. I don't even have to do anything.
It's like I just have to go in, scream a bit, leave. It's the best shift of my life, but I hate doing it.
This demon voice that you're doing.
I don't know. Yep.
Who's it based on?
It's based on me.
Mm-hmm.
When I have a fever
Mm-hmm.
and I try to do voice work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The second step, this is my favorite. Practice yoga. Possessed people are often depicted in popular cinema as being able to contort their bodies. It is also common for them to display superhuman strength. You can increase your strength and flexibility through yoga, light stretching, and weight training. Okay. So
Are they just trying to...
they're trying to get you to be healthier, is what this is saying. It's like, yeah, okay, practice yoga, strength, and flexibility training. All to do this. I don't want to do yoga. I don't want to pick things up that are even slightly heavy.
Is this just a writer going like, okay,
Yeah.
long con.
Yeah.
I'm going to write this WikiHow article.
Yeah.
It's about demonic possession, but really, I'm going to send it to my buddy Chad, and I just want him to get in shape. I'm worried about him.
This was written, what you don't know is it was written by the Biggest Loser hosts.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, we're just going to make people think they're doing a fun possession activity.
Yeah.
But really, they are going to feel great about themselves.
The ratings are down, but really, more than that, we care about helping people.
Yeah, we love, like, teaching people to have those sweet, sweet muscles and, like, feel better about themselves. At the same time, being demons.
In the year 2017, you have to reach out to as many different platforms as possible.
Yeah.
That means Facebook. That means Twitter.
That means
YouTube.
demons.
That means Instagram. That means Snapchat. That means WikiHow articles about demonic possession. And you know what? This is an innovative way to reach a new audience.
It really is.
Like, I don't know if you've ever considered just what's something that you want to get across to somebody? Like, you have a fan base online.
Sure.
What do you want? What messaging do you want to get across to them?
Like, in general?
Yeah.
That I am a human being.
Okay. Now, if they stop following you online, but you still want to get across that message, might I suggest a WikiHow article?
I'll just write a how
About,
to
like,
act
how
like
to-
a human being, and
Yeah.
then all the images are just me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can sneak into other articles too, just like please, how to like somebody, and it's just like Caitlin there.
All the images are just me.
How to have a normal conversation. Caitlin, human being, right there. How to juice an orange juice. Hey, it's you. First of all, you be a human being, Caitlin. Caitlin's the example article.
This evening, I'm going to be hacking WikiHow and replacing all the images with just really bad selfies of myself.
Exactly. Demons be fit. Go ahead.
Did you just say demons be thick?
I said fit.
I heard thick and I was scared.
Well, I feel like you're projecting something and your head is in the gutter. So
yeah, you're not wrong. All right. Act catatonic and go long periods without blinking. I'm not even going to read the rest of that one because that is my cat. So, the amount of times I've looked over and my cat is just staring unblinkingly at me.
So the ultimate demon at this point is some sort of Canadian teenager / cat hybrid.
Yeah.
Monster.
Yeah.
Really.
Me.
You have cat-like tendencies.
I do.
Sleeping a lot.
I do. The next one is practice rolling your eyes so only the whites show. And then it gives you detailed instructions on how to do it.
I feel like people got this.
Yeah.
I feel like just out of curiosity you do that a lot. But it's straining. It hurts.
It hurts a lot. It gives you like an insta headache.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing that on a daily basis.
Now, of course, once you get that insta headache, you use that energy.
Yeah. You harness
it.
Harness that energy.
Like the thespian you are. And you go like, ugh, I feel like shit. And you do.
And you do.
You actually do.
You've given yourself a headache. You've gone so method into this.
It's called being method.
Yeah.
Jared Leto is all about this.
Look it up. Send people anal beads. What?
Send people use condoms, anal beads, call them Killer Croc at all times.
Oh my God. I just realized who wrote this article.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto wrote this article. It's how he decided to try and play the Joker. He was like, and I'm going to give tips to all those people out there who don't know how to do this.
Here's the thing. Roll his eyes so hard, he couldn't put it back. Blade Runner 2049, they had to cover it up with those black eye contacts.
Yeah. So
he's in intense recovery right now.
Yeah.
Because once you go that far, once you go that method, it's so hard to come back.
It's really hard to come back.
You lose yourself in it. You're a regular Jim Carrey. You just like
don't talk to me about Jim Carrey.
You don't even know. Once a demon comes into me, and then that demon's family comes to me and says that they want to talk to that demon because they feel like they never got closure through that demon. It's really my responsibility as the possessed demon to talk to the demon's family and say, the demon loved you. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue using the excuse of this demon possessing me to behave in increasingly obnoxious ways.
Exactly.
But you are loved by me. And by me, I mean the demon possessing me. Man on the Moon in theaters 1999.
Amazing. Okay. Rehearse extreme facial contortions and page expressions. We just mentioned Jim Carrey. And I just want to say that he has extreme facial contortions.
Look, I don't want to say, like, I admire Jim Carrey.
I love him.
I think he's going through some stuff lately.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And that's okay. Everybody goes through some stuff.
Yeah. I am worried.
Yeah.
That at least in the period where he was filming Man in the Moon.
Yeah.
He was possessed by a demon that convinced him it was Andy Kaufman.
I do agree with you on that because I just watched that documentary and I was so unnerved. I was like, okay.
3 out of 5 stars. Okay, documentary, but really what worth talking about. Pretty sure he had a demonic possession.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and that demon had a crazy sense of humor
and gave him the gift of the man of a million faces.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Okay. Learn a new language or a few Latin phrases. I'm going to tell you right now, I would not put in the effort to learn Latin just to not have people talk to me. I'm antisocial, but I'm also lazy as fuck.
Is Latin supposed to be the language of demons? In horror movies, possessed people often speak in Latin. I associate Latin with templates of websites.
That is true. I associate it with people with unfinished websites who haven't checked it and just like scroll down and you just see Latin and you're like, oh.
You're like, oh, you don't really care about this website that much.
You put in minimal effort.
You put a tiny bit of effort into this website.
Or maybe they're possessed. And that was the demon speaking through the website.
I genuinely think this article is mistaking speaking in tongues for Latin.
I think you're right.
I think it's just an ignorant person who doesn't know the difference between speaking in tongues and the Latin language.
Yeah, Jared. The fuck you
I
doing writing
forgot
this?
about Jared Leto. So Jared Leto wrote this in an attempt to reach Jim Carrey and explain to him what actually happened on the set of Man on the Moon in 1999. Okay, now I'm keeping track of the story.
This is just a long love letter to Jim Carrey via Jared Leto.
Saying, I learned everything from you. All the method acting from Man on the Moon. However, I think you need to be aware that it opens you up to demonic possession.
Yeah, exactly. And then the final step, develop a creepy voice.
Okay.
What's your creepy voice, Rob? If somebody was like creepy.
Just one moment. I have to get into character.
Okay, yeah.
I have to get into character.
Yeah.
I have to.
Oh, I don't like what you're doing. Nope.
Just stretching a little bit.
Cool.
Hey, I'm Andy Kaufman. My name's Andy Kaufman. Don't mind me, just Andy Kaufman.
Oh my god.
Just Andy Kaufman here doing the silly
Rob,
things.
what the hell?
You want to wrestle?
You want to wrestle?
You want to wrestle? Let's get in the ring. Let's get in the ring.
I want a new exorcism movie, and I want you to be possessed, and I want that to be the voice.
Excuse me, I just need to go down some stairs. Backwards. Ha 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 ha.
What a jokester.
Oh, it's crazy.
You know what? I would listen to that voice. And
Would you?
I would. And that's it for the actual article. The community Q&A actually has a question that we both need answered.
Mm-hmm.
What if I read this article and it fits me 100%? Does that mean I'm already possessed? And the answer is possessed and technologically researching how to falsely act/behave as being possessed? Double bluff, maybe? That's not an answer.
Here's the issue.
Yeah.
I don't think you're possessed. Caitlin, I'm sorry to break it to you.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to stay at work today and continue working, because I don't think you're actually possessed by a demon. I think you're feeling under the weather.
Yeah.
However, we, two of us, apathetic, antisocial people,
This is true.
pale Canadians,
This is true.
we're very susceptible
Yeah.
to demonic possession.
Yeah.
I think we should just keep our guards up.
That's why we have national health care.
Yeah, because we don't want to turn out like our fellow Canadian,
No.
James Carey.
Oh, James Carey.
James Carey, who just wanted to act, just wanted to be taken seriously so badly.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, on that beach, looking out into the sunset after finding out he landed the role of Andy Kaufman, was then greeted by a demon going,
I'm Andy Kaufman.
And he was like, cool, get in my body.
Let me in.
Amazing.
And James let that demon
He,
just run that set to the ground.
like, to the ground.
Danny DeVito and Paul Giamatti,
They've seen a demon.
Courtney Love seemed okay with it.
Oh, she was fine.
She was fine.
Yeah, she was like chill. She was like, I know this demon.
I know
Possessed
demons.
me last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Paul Giamatti, not as into it.
No.
A little bit like, oh, I love working with the demon when faced with the camera, but whenever in the background,
was
it
just like,
seemed
not
a little
into
over
it.
this demon.
Yeah.
Didn't seem into the demon. I think just Canadians, anybody listening, please, don't let yourself be possessed by a demon.
Take the natural precautions.
Mm-hmm.
Tan.
Mm-hmm. Vitamin C.
Sleep.
Yeah.
You know.
Just getting through the end of puberty, graduating high school.
Don't play Andy Kaufman.
Don't pretend to be a cat. You would have to pretty much ignore a previous episode of our podcast.
Yeah.
But don't pretend to be a cat.
Don't pretend to be a cat.
It just opens you up to bad things.
Yeah. And then I'm going to ask you my favorite one that's
Okay.
not here.
Yep.
Rob, what do I do if I poop my pants while being possessed by a demon?
Right.
Or
So this
pretending?
is a question that we ask every week because
Yeah.
it was on the first article we ever saw.
Yep.
What do you do if you're possessed by?
I think that just sells it.
Right. But that's the answer we give a lot. We're just like,
It does, yeah.
it's like, what happens if you poop yourself in your... Because I think if you're a moody teenager,
Yeah.
or you're just like acting out violently, you gotta go the other way. You gotta be super embarrassed. You
Yeah.
gotta be so angered by the fact that you pooped yourself
Yeah.
that you act out. You go home. You're like, Mom, don't talk to me. Slam that door.
Yeah.
I pooped myself.
Poop myself.
I pooped myself.
It's getting southern, this demon.
It is.
Which seems to counter...
The devil lives in Alabama.
It seems to counter the touch points of Canada and California. However, that's just because demons are so impenetrable. You can't understand how they think.
I'll also put this
Can't
forward.
understand their humor either, based on Man on the Moon from the 1999.
True. I'll put this solution forward.
Yep.
Did you know that to evacuate a demon, you have to evacuate your bowels?
Is that what using the toilet is?
It is.
Is this what you've decided?
Every time you poop,
Yep.
it's a demon coming out.
Okay, so the faster, and that's why doctors tell you to go more often.
Yeah.
They're like, if you're not going, I think they said once a day.
Yeah.
Which is insane to
There's-
me, at least. I'm gonna put that out there. I don't have a movement once a day.
Oh, boy. Really? I'm concerned for you, Rob.
So I might have
You have several demons inside
several
of you.
long-term rental situations going on in my soul by some demons.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna back off that because I just thought it's like
You were like, that's a normal thing. Don't you love discovering things that you think are normal
out
aren't
loud in
normal?
public. Sure,
Yeah, it's great.
absolutely.
We have 3 reviews that were left for us. So
Yay.
I'm just going to read those out.
Thank you so much for the reviews.
Yeah,
people.
thank you very much. So this one is left by Cody11333, and it's just called Yes. I love this podcast a lot because it makes me laugh way too hard. However, I always listen to podcasts while I'm delivering catalogs, so I look like a complete psychopath laughing to myself while I walk around the streets way too early in the morning. Hey, Cody, you're one step closer to being a demon.
Yeah. I think possessed people would laugh a lot at seemingly random things, just the nature of the universe and how everything is pointless. Like I think demons have that sense of humor.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks
for the
you know who
review.
laughed. You know who laughed a lot at seemingly nothing funny. Andy Kaufman.
This is true.
Thank you so much for the review.
Yeah, thank you for the review. Next review is from agriff25. It's called Rumors. Firstly, this podcast is fantastic and makes the trip to work 1,000 times better, though people on the bus may think I'm crazy for laughing maniacally to myself from listening to it. As for the rumor episode, I found the logic of using rumors to break up with someone. The way you break up with the horrible girlfriend is you start a really nasty rumor about them, wait till it gets back to you, and then break up with them because of the contents of the rumor. Hi.
Do you not remember that episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the podcast we did.
Yeah, but that they solved it.
Mhm.
That's their own solution. Is you don't start like you just make a nasty rumor and then if it gets back to you, that's when you break up with them.
What was the problem that we're solving?
I don't know. I have a fever.
Yeah. Apparently, we cracked a case of some kind. I'm feeling to catch on, but
It's okay.
thank you for that
Thank
review.
you for that review.
Common thread that seems to be going here.
Yes.
Laughing maniacally in public.
I'm okay with that.
Good for us.
Bad for you.
Makes it sound like we're pretty funny.
Yeah.
Bad for you. Open to demon possession.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
And the final review is from Yippee Doodah, and it's called What? It's safe to say that I get ridiculously excited every time there's a notification saying there's a new podcast out for How to Not. It's ridiculous, funny, entertaining, and has been the main reason why I have to redo my makeup after 20 to 30 minute periods. I'm also now starting a one-woman show of Cats the Musical using all of the advice given here. Limited run, opening never.
I'll be there opening night.
I will literally pay to be there, so please invite us.
that non-existent opening night in an alternate universe of some sort.
We
I'll
are
figure
there.
out a way.
I will be wearing a cat suit to support you.
Again, so on. You need to change your makeup pretty regularly. I assume because
Yeah.
of laughing a lot.
Yeah. Have you considered paler makeup to make you look possessed?
Caitlin, have you considered that our podcast might be some sort of vessel unto which demons are traveling into the ears of our listeners and possessing them?
You know, you're saying that. It makes sense, and I'm okay with it.
Because you know what?
Demons are people too.
They deserve podcasts. They deserve to laugh. In their commute, you were talking about there's like wife, demon kids.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Gotta go
Yeah.
hang out
Gotta
at
go
Mr.
hang
Carey.
out.
Gotta go hang out at Mr.
Bring
Carey.
everybody laughter. Let's do it.
On the way to their important jobs of possession.
Yep.
Gotta listen to something.
Gotta listen to that sweet, sweet.
And Spotify's just such a large library. I don't know what to listen to.
I will listen to these 2 Canadians just talk about things.
And they're on my list to possess at some point.
Yep.
I'll start by giving them a fever.
Amazing.
I think that's it for this
That
week.
is it for this week. If you have anything to say, you can say it to us on Twitter at How to Not Show.
If you want to leave your own review, give a 5-star review on iTunes, and we will also on either Twitter or especially in reviews consider any suggestions for articles that we should read. And I think that's it.
I think that's it for today.
Okay. Good luck, because it's hard out there.
I'm gonna go sleep.
You should.
Okay.